advertising have you done in the past?
We've tried just about everything. We've done outdoor, we've done TV, cable, radio. We're heavy into the internet. So we've been in all different medias of the market.
And do you feel that adding radio to what you're doing has been beneficial?
Radio always gives us a lot of frequency. We can actually judge the customer that we're going after. We know the market. It's affordable for us to get into. It's not overly expensive, and broadcasting to wide nets, we're actually narrowing in on the customer that we want.
So what do you like most about your partnership with B93?
With B93, 105.7, we feel both. The reach is impeccable on how far you reach, but the other side is we feel close enough to both our rep and the station and meeting people that we're not just a number in there, as we are with a lot of the other stations that get to that large level. So it's personal, but yet large.
So describe the birthday bash this year.
Wow. Birthday bash was absolutely incredible. The way it went off, the venue that it was at, we were there the year before when it didn't go off quite as well. This year at the Drag Strip 131 Motorsports Park, it was a great venue for us. The tent, our feature, our placement, the inclusion into the B93 family, the feeling as part of it from the on stage mentions from Neil, Reese coming by, Dave, Dave Taft, Dave Paulus, yourself, Cammie, everybody coming by and making sure that we were okay. You always felt like you were valued, and this is 60 to 80,000 people that were in a high touch, and we like the high touch events at Midville. So, great experience at the B93 birthday bash, and we like the B93 and 105.7 are both high touch communities where they're not just listeners, they actually participate in the station, and we like being out there for it. So we started with that, moved into what we like our best.
If you could tell other businesses one thing about marketing through radio, what would you tell them?
I guess it's the happy alternative, and I mean that from you can do cheaper advertising and reach people. You can do more expensive advertising, electronic, and spend a lot more money and hit a lot more people, but they're not always the people that you want, and it's a population that's so huge that you overspend for what you want. You get into radio and you can really target who you want. You know who the listeners are, you know the demographics of the listeners, you can pick and choose where you want to be, you can pick and choose the target market, whether it's Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Holland, and you can choose where you want to be with radio. You get into broadcast, you just cast a big, huge net, and as a small, independent business person, I represent, maybe a third to half of that market, and I'm not full market wide. I know that people in Ludington or Cadillac aren't going to drive down to Kalamazoo to buy a car, but I can pick up a huge net at reasonable cost versus going on the broadcast. I can go into cheaper media, direct mail, but then my net is very small, and I have a small pool that I'm dealing with. So it's a happy medium to get into radio.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.